Okay, mic check, please. Okay, here we go. Okay, so welcome back, everybody. Now, I am at the point essentially of where my computer crashed last time. There were a couple of differences, as Beer Matt did mention. I did go back and do the experimental table that I screwed up before, and this is what you get for it. Grants immunity to warp damage and inflicts a minus 10 penalty to fellowship, but the user can't deal warp damage until the end of combat. So, not entirely sure. I mean, yes, it was worth doing, but yeah. So, yeah, Beer Matt, welcome back. Thank you very much for joining me, as per usual. But everything else is relatively the same. All the choices I made were all relatively the same. And we only have this one guy left to kill. There we go.
Now, this is your burden, child. Survive. Return to the fold of your house as your destiny demands.
So he coughs up bluish blood. The armor plate in his chest is perforated in a few places, and tangled metal and viscera where his abdomen ought to be. When the navigator's pale eyes find Cassia, he quietly rasps.
No! Don't leave me alone in this violet-brown haze! Wake up! Your mistress is giving you an order! Do you hear me?
I have a feeling me and this girl aren't actually going to get on all that well. Cassia looks at the navigator's body in bewilderment, and you are overwhelmed with an inexplicable sense of loneliness and grief.
He was a fine seer of the war. He fought for his mistress until the end.
Yeah, no. Enough's enough. I've had my fill of waterworks, thank you.
Adira brusquely wipes away tears from her with pointed determination.
Losing a mentor is a sorrowful event, beginning the mantra of spiritual assuagement.
Assuagement. Jesus, I don't even know what that word means. I regret that we had to meet under these circumstances. Enough tears, you're coming with me now. Forgive the urgency, but we should leave the station immediately. The systems are unstable and may fail at any moment. We'll go with the nice option. I did, of course... yes, I did get the las rifle again, which actually just melted that guy there. Yes, I did, luckily, because I would have been really upset had I not. That one, no, but I do think there is random loot around, yeah. I regret that we had to meet under these circumstances.
What have I for your regrets? I just want things to go back to the way they were before.
Look sorrowfully at the destruction around her. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen, love.
What have you done to me? What did you put in my neck? My powers feel like an emptied cup. The shadows around me have grown darker. What is going on? Help me! Relieve me of this burden!
So, we tried cutting it out before, but it's basically attached well, we'll do it anyway.
Enough! I beg you!
So you reach for the stone in Cassia's neck, but an unknown power prevents you from touching it. Your fingers freeze a hair's breadth from the skin, as her throat was encased in unseen armor. The stone starts heating up fast, searing her skin. I didn't know. We'll find a way to rid of it. dolefully shakes her head.
What are you going to do to me?
Well, there's a question. So if you wish to leave the station alive, you must first sign a contract. You'll undertake to serve my... No. Rogue trader of the Imperium of Man, offer you protection and grant you shelter aboard my vessel. Yeah. Let's aid one another. Become my navigator, and I shall restore you to House Ocelia at the earliest opportunity. Yeah, we'll do that.
Accompanying a rogue trader on their travels is an honor for any navigator. Let us go. I can no longer bear the sight of the deathly pale shadows that drape the bodies of the fallen.
This is where the computer crashed last time. Okay, I am going to save it often. In fact, I do wonder if there is an auto-save. Save settings, auto-save enabled, save slots. Yeah, we're going to ramp that right up. Okay. I want more save slots because if I'm going to be saving it more often, I do want the opportunity to go back if I need to. Okay. Let's pick up all the gubbins, including him. Navigator staff. We'll take one of those. Every time the wearer deals damage, the target's weapon skill and ballistic skill is reduced. We'll have that and that. Tactical goggles, hit chance, critical hit chance, we'll take that as well. Two-handed las gun. Yeah, it's a bit shit, to be honest. Anything else? Okay, I think we're done here. We now have a full crew. Please don't forget to hit the like button if you're watching, folks. I would very much appreciate it. Oh, that's a point. I need to turn the baby monitor on. Loving that. I totally want that throne. Lord Captain, Lady Navigator, welcome aboard. The Sanctum Navis has been prepared for the communication ritual, but if the Lady Navigator wishes to rest in her quarters first. Cassia sharply raises her hand in protest, but then closes it around the glowing stone in her throat. A pain grimace twists her uncanny features. I would first speak to the rogue trader. Leave us. When you are ready for the ritual, please let me know. I really like this guy. Cassia sweeps her passive gaze over Vigdis. Then, lowering her lashes slightly, turns to you. What did you wish to speak about? After a few seconds' hesitation, Cassia lets out a small exhale and then raises her pointed chin. I've not yet thanked you for saving me on the station. My thoughts were clouded with so much mournful ash when Theobald's heart stopped, but then you acted honourably and did not exploit me in my wretched position, and I am immeasurably grateful. However, I am troubled that the stone you implanted inside me according to Felix's instructions. I cannot remove it, or tear it out, or cut it out. I cannot even touch it. It's suffocating me, weighing me down as though my heart were locked in a grey-blue ice. I can but hope that it is not be a hindrance when I'm guiding the ship through the Sea of Souls. But now, throws back her shoulders, I am ready to go to the Sanctum Navis and perform the sacred rite. I require brushes, canvas, and at best paints you have on board, but no red. Tell me about what it entails. I doubt the uninitiated can understand the mysteries of navigation, but I shall try and explain the essence of it. I must merge my mind and will with the machine spirit of the ship, so that I can become one with the vessel. A mechanical electrical cybernetic substitute for biological limbs, okay. Cassia lifts a lock of hair from the back of her neck, revealing gilded implant ports. After that, I use House Orcelia ritual, which I am loath to reveal to you, to free my mind of all the errant thoughts, and then it is time to open my third eye and peer into the depths of the warp itself. Among the nightmarish visions, mirages, and creatures at the abyss, only the light of the Emperor is the truth and will lead me from star to star, from system to system. Oh, the light, the guiding thread, so fine that it can slip from one's grasp at any moment. But you have nothing to worry about. The navigators of House Orcelio never lose their course. Why do you refuse red paint? It is my habit to use blood of my attendants so as to preserve my own. However, given the current circumstances, my own will serve even better. The blood of the Navis Nobilite is sacred, and so is more suitable. Okay, so she doesn't want red paint because she's going to use her own blood. Perfect. I shall ensure all necessary supplies are delivered. Thank you. I shall take my leave of you, and for the duration of the rite, I ask that you do not follow me. Few can survive the gaze of my warp eye when it is open. Okay. Major Havoc, hi mate. Lord Captain, I will oversee the open channel between the Labour Navigator and the bridge, and may the Emperor's light help us all. Blessed Adeptus Sororitas. One of Major Havoc's favourites, if memory serves. Several minutes pass before Cassia's wavering voice interrupts a low cackle of the Vox. Make ready, initiating the communion ritual. You hear the exultant ring of metal freed from scabbard, then the stifled gasp of Lady Navigator, the rhythmic drip of liquid on canvas, and the faint whisper of a brush. I see violet vortexes lashing an ocean with a million flails, and umber shadows spinning over the surface of a fiery dance. A storm rising above foaming waters, armor dust drowning in fog. The path from one end to the other cannot be seen. And here, beyond the wall of glass, a daughter forsaken by her father yearns for her brother, and the sun's pale disk goes in tireless pursuit of her. No, of me. Its frozen rays lie that spring is here. The light is deadened, the great ruler is gone. The Vox Master recalls as Cassia's words and accidentally snaps one of the cogitator levers. The panel beneath her fingers emits sparks and the Vox caster falls silent. She quickly flips a series of switches and bows guiltily. My abject apologies for cutting off the broadcast, Lady Captain. I have never heard the warp speaking through a navigator before. The connection is restored now. It will not happen again. It bloody better not. Voxmaster, see that you receive 5 5 lashes for this show of clumsiness. Do that. You feel a sharp jolt and the ship trembled like a wounded creature. The Vox officer reports that lumens have gone out across all decks and that the captain's bridge is the only place that has not been plunged into darkness. Lord Captain, see, he deserves his lashes. The engine seers report that the Lady Navigator's ritual has agitated machine spirits all over the vessel. It is no cause for great concern, but we cannot assess the damage until the ritual is over. Damage taken, Kraise's glory 7. Bastard. Damaged my ship. I fear I have unfortunate news. Endless blackness has spread across the canvas, dividing what should be whole in two, and my sight cannot glimpse the light of the Emperor as clearly as before. I cannot turn around. My brush only draws me onwards. The way is blocked. God, this is gobbledygook. You hear a heavy exhale, rustling fabric, and metallic clicking. By the Emperor's grace, the ritual was successful. Your vessel's temperament presented a challenge. Its cold steel grip did not allow me to breathe freely, even for a second. It was as if the depths of the ship housed not only machine spirits, but something other. Yeah, do you know what? We knew about this. Now I will retreat to my chambers to recover my strength. Send for me when you have need of me. Okay? Lord Captain, congratulations on acquiring a navigator. Spare me a few moments of your time, please. There are several matters that require your attention. First of all, I want to report on the condition of the station, Eurac 5. I'm assuming gone. We arrived too late to evacuate the residents of the station. Didn't care about them anyway. The warp disruptions affecting Eurac 5 twisted the bodies and minds of its attendants. The corruption failed to affect Lady Cassia, thank the Emperor. The navigators are trained to resist the Imperium's pull. With your permission, I would like to remind you that we are still in need of more men and women for the crew, because I executed half of them. And we have not yet located Heinrich von Kallax, the right hand of the Lord Inquisitor. As we can now attest, the man vanished into the shadows of the star system, and was not present at Eurac 5. Keep this in mind when making any future plans, okay? Thank you. That will be all for now. As it pleases you, Lord Captain. Yeah, damn straight. Make sure you bow on your way out. Unidentified void ship. What is this? Okay, we have to go here anyway. Damn it. Lord Captain, there is some commotion in the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what was brought Cassia to the deck. Fine. Dealing with more rabble. Willpower enhances the effectiveness of psyker powers and increases characters' resolve. We'll have to remember that.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
So, she seems engrossed in perusing the dusty tomes which appear to have been neglected by the officers. Cassia looks at you, so I'm fine. I see you are fond of reading. Yeah, okay.
Oh, this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
I really like her voice. So it turns out to be a collection of works by the Cadian naval commander and poet Alias Quent. Never heard of him.
Eurac 5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Gently brushes the dust off the cover with a thin, clawed hand, her eyes filled with longing after reminiscing about her lost home. So the events that took place on Eurac 5 must have shaken you. Don't care. Are you satisfied with your new attendance? I hope that you have ample time to calm yourself and your powers. Yeah, let's do that.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility.
Oh, nobility, is that how you say that?
But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior in your question just now insulting.
All of a sudden I want to...
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Damn straight. Yeah, spoiled brat, do you know what I mean? It's like, whop. I'm absolutely in love with the way this whole thing is written. Are you satisfied with your new attendance? And you better bloody be, I tell you.
Your servants are somewhat sluggish when it comes to attending a noblewoman of the Navis nobility, but they are quite tolerable. Thank you for your concern.
You're welcome. Perception test succeeded. Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment in her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of the navigators often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is clear that she does not feel comfortable aboard a ship teeming with new people. Tough.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I.
I want you to do a job, and I want to make sure you're comfortable. Aside from that, I really don't care.
I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
So, frightened by her own words, Cassia covers her mouth, pales, blushes, and then pales again, and then hides her face behind the cascade of her snow-white hair. I would ask that you mind what you say from now on. I think it's the only...
Yes, I understand. I offer you my apologies once more.
Just a reminder that I'm boss, alright? You may be a noblewoman, but this is my ship, and I own you. Gotcha? Right, let's save it before anything happens. Okay. Now what? Is there anything here to collect? No. Alright, give me a second. I need to sort a baby out real quick. 2 seconds. Okay. So first, I want to have a chat with bridge officer, not him. At least I don't think him. Boxmaster. Who's he? Okay, no one. Fine. Do you know anything about the malfunctioned servitors on the ship?
Information about the incidents has been detected in the catalog. The incidents have been acknowledged as insignificant. A technical inquiry has established that the most statistically likely cause of the errors was a transgression of sacrilegious negligence during the lobotomizing rite. This disgraceful act of malfeasance has allowed shadows of the servitor's thoughts and recollections to survive in the depths of his mind, which ought to be dedicated to service alone.
Yeah, so, by the way, you guys, I'm going to skip ads for you guys. So, a servitor, like a floating head, for those of you that don't know, if you commit murder, as an example, your punishment is either just outright death, or you get turned into a servitor. So your head gets cut off, attached to all sorts of different mechanisms so it can float around and do stuff, and your mind is completely wiped, and just serving programming is implanted. Quite a nasty way to live.
I accept the results of the technical inquiry. As a learned servant of the Omnissiah, I question its findings. The patterns of the malfunctions form a more complex picture than can be discerned by those of lower ranks. For this reason, instructions have been issued across the ship to report any new incidents to me personally.
Good, I'll leave it in your care then.
May your labors be effective and fruitful.
Okay. Pleasure to see you, Lord Captain. How may I be of assistance? Don't care about that, don't care about that. Inform me about the problem. Ship services have been malfunctioning of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Had it been a routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these services myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I did not wish to hide such irregularities from the Lord Captain. Damn straight. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior for yourself, before you certify that this can be arranged, the majority of their defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Express the desire to be present during the inspection. Should it be carried out, I suppose the expertise of the esteemed Magus may come in handy. Yeah, I'll take a look. Yes, Pascal should come with me. What the hell? Okay, when her labour ship arrived in the scene, she found the servitors in the same position they assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long, sparring line and facing the centre of the strange formation. The moment her ladyship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion. All as one, if obeying a command, the servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomat tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapon, but then the servitors went still just as abruptly, staring at her ladyship with vacant eyes. Jesus. Her ladyship Hazel Kraise von Valentius gestured for her Engineer Prime to study. That'll do. The Engineer Prime slowly waded into the motionless ranks of the servitors, peering into the faces and checking their readings. There was no haste in Pascal's action. With mesmerizing diligence, he inspected every single unit in his path, and binaric prayers were his companions in this investigation. The examination confirmed the Taximac's initial hypothesis: the servitors' souls, or rather the souls of the people they once were, had awakened. Not yet fully conscious of their past and present, these half-machines could nonetheless feel primitive emotions and sensations such as fear and pain. This undesirable consequence of shoddy shoddily performed lobotomy is most rare, and yet for some reason it had occurred in every single one of these servitors. Take several steps. As each and every one of them stepped toward the Lord as, in perfect unison. They mimicked her movements and with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place after a moment's thought waved a hand, and the servitors, just as synchronically, repeated the gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically at the technomat, so did the servitors, as if mocking her. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it to incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or step aside, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay. We observed that this mime unfold in distressed battlement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. Examine. Go on, give me a fight, go on. As High Factorum, it was I who had prompted the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed fascinating irregularities. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars inscribed with their past offences. It was as if those mindless machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that the human souls had awakened in the servitors' bodies after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains, formerly bereft of intelligence. They had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly and that no one had been able to explain their behavior. Her gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half machines and half people, the Lord Captain stepped away. One of the servitors be disassembled and its components investigated. They could act like attack drones if you're attacking. Do you know what I am thinking? Because my initial thought was to just wipe them all, start again, you know, and leave it at that. But now I'm thinking maybe there's another use for them. However, I will order that one of the servitors be disassembled. A group of technomats hurried to act upon the Lord Captain's command. The servitors' mechanical parts separated with clicks and snaps and hisses. The sutures between its wrinkled pale flesh and augments were laid disgustingly bare. We watched the technomats doing their work and could see every centimetre of the servitors' stiff muscles, abound with valves and cavities pierced by countless cords and tubes. The disassembly and analysis complete, the technomats concur the unit was in full working order. Nothing in the dissected body that lay before us could provide any insight into the reason behind the defects. I should make note of one more thing. At the moment, all of us present discovered that not just the eyes, but the hands and heads of some of the servitors were now shaking too. It was as if the mechanized servants were overcome with some primordial terror. They don't want to be disassembled. Okay, so it looked to me that I'm ready to resolve, and it was that competence that wrenched me out of the nightmarish stupor that had me tensely observing the scene unfolding before me. The Lord Captain gave the order. Yeah, no. Send the servitors back to toil as they had toiled before, for they had not yet paid their dues for the crimes of their past lives and thus did not deserve clemency. Yeah, don't forget, all these things here, they're all murderers and horrible people. So, you know, to send the servitors back to toil as they had toiled before, for they had not yet paid their dues for the crimes of their past, blah, blah, blah. Destroy the servitors could spell horrific heresy, which is actually very true. Honestly, I have no idea. I don't know what to do with them. I don't want to leave them, because they shouldn't be conscious at all. The whole point is that their past lives are scrubbed from their minds, and only servitude is on their mind at any one time. But there's no option here to reset them. I'm really aiming towards this one. I don't want to destroy them, and I don't want to dispose of them. I want to see what happens. Alright, leave them. Screw it. 2. Yeah, I nearly went with 2, actually. The Lord Captain or the servitors will return to the same decks where they worked before. The crew were initially unnerved by the presence, but adapted to their quirks soon enough. Especially since following the incident in question, there was a notable reduction in the servitors' strange behaviour. With the fate of the defective servitors decided, nothing could now distract the Lord Captain from her mission. Yeah, that works. I do love the whole book thing. Ah, yeah, I want to replace that. It will be done, your ladyship. Damn straight. I would like to order a shipping transportation of some goods. Yes. One of the most successful crime syndicates. Imperial Navy, no. Fellowship of the Void, a loose alliance of pirate factions from the Koronus Expanse. They hold nothing sacred and fear no authority. Ready to fight even the mightiest of road traders and Emperor's servants. Will readily take even the most unsavory cargo off your hands. Let's see what he's got. Oh, we can't. Everything's at 100%. Do it. The book thing, chronicling your exploits. Yeah, for sure. And then we can buy stuff. The wearer of this amulet gains 10 bonus to commerce and law. Yeah. First aid manual. Plasma pistol. Yeah, well. Okay. And they're the only ones we can trade with at the moment. I really want these guys. Alright, let's get on with this. We still haven't had a ship fight yet. Starport, bunker, electrodun. Before I do that, what are my missions? Don't show completed quests. That is a lot more useful, thank you. Road traders talk with her in a ship. Oh yeah, let's do that. Voidship management. I don't think we've got anything here yet. Yeah. Okay. Let's talk to Argenta. Where we can find her. Again, folks, please don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps. Oh, good. Baby's asleep. Perfect. That means I can get the rum and coke out. Okay. Where is Argenta? There she is. So she's behind me. Hello, love.
Rogue trader.
You said you have a personal request for me.
I indeed have a request, Rogue trader.
Yeah, it is going to be a big game. Con Carnage, who is doing this at the moment, he does, you know, 20-minute, half an hour episodes, but he's on like episode 150 or some shit. And so, because I do over an hour, I'm expecting it to go to, you know, episode like 70 or 80 before I'm done with this. So, you know, I knew coming in, but with this game, it's going to be one of those things that I'm just going to play as and when I feel like it, to be honest. And if no one cares, you know, if I get to episode 20 and no one's watching it, then I'll just stop playing. Oh, lovely. Okay. I indeed have a request, Road Trader. The accursed servants of Chaos who assaulted the ship took the lives of your loyal crew members, and they orphaned many children, including the progeny of the brave officers who defended their post until the bitter end. I don't know what customary practices there are for cases like this in Von Valencia's territory, but in the world I'm familiar with, the children of such brave souls could expect to receive special consideration. Perhaps the rogue trader could meet with the orphans. Oh, really? I want to keep her happy. Make arrangements for a meeting worthy of a rogue trader. I will address the orphans with a speech. As you wish. Thank you for granting my request. Really? Rogue traders are generally like complete bastards for the most part. Just so that you're aware. Criminals and ne'er-do-wells. Some of them are you know, not ex-Astartes, but who are the army? The armed forces, the Imperial Guard. Ex-Imperial Guard commanders, that sort of thing. A group of adolescents clearly dressed in their finest. Freshly pressed clothes form a straight line before you and stare at you with wide eyes like you're some mythical creature. See, I can get them to worship me and work for me. That is good. So, Argenta is standing on the side of the group. At your approach, she pokes up and announces, her voice ringing. Brave ones, the master of the ship has appeared before you, the one who guides it through the darkness of the universe by the Emperor's will. Greet your Lord Captain, the rogue trader of House Valencius. Grandly address the group. I am rogue trader, Lord Captain of this ship. Speak to you now. Your parents gave their lives for a just cause and brought honor to the Von Valencius banners and those of the Imperium. I am proud of them, and I believe that that you will become their worthy heirs. Yeah, let's do that. The teenagers hang on your every word with bated breath. Only a few at the far end of the row seem sullen and not particularly impressed. What? One of the scowling visitors with a thin scar across his face tosses his head back. So what? Why should we care? Our friends and parents died in their dozens for you, noble lot, and you just give us speeches. Argenta quickly turns to the boy. A flurry of emotions flashes in her dark eyes, like she wants both to calm him and scold him for his impudence. Their comportment leaves much to be desired. I hope that it will be moulded into worthy servants of House Valencius. I don't want to punish him. He's lost his parents after all. Kill him. Hi, mate. Astra Militarum. Yeah. Astra Militarum. Yeah, absolutely. The Imperial military. Their comportment leaves much to be desired. Yeah, yeah. Really, I should choose this one because I really shouldn't care. 3. If you have things to say them without fear. Okay, fine. It doesn't matter what we say. It won't bring our parents back, and it won't change their fates either. We'll keep slaving away on this ship until we drop dead and die like our folks, or worse. You could have it a lot worse, mate. You could be in a hive world. The strong have the power to decide the fate of the others. The weak either obey or die. If you seek to be a different lot in life, boy, save your grumbling and look for an opportunity to rise above the rest. Yeah, let's do that. You heard the rogue trader. Her words carry the wisdom of the Imperium. Damn straight they do. It's hard to say whether or not your words have left an impression on the boy, but he nods slowly. Then he catches himself and gives you an awkward bow. See? Argenta rubs her temple pensively and smiles and offers a few more words of encouragement. Then the boy and then leaves the bay. Jesus. Are you happy, Argenta? Yeah, boy. You want to be something? Be something. If not, do as you're told, or die. That is the way of things in the Warhammer 40k universe. That is most definitely the way. The strong... Alright. Shall we be on our way and actually go and do some shit? I'm sure there's more to do on the ship, but I'll do that another time. I haven't had a fight yet, and I'm itching. Really want to see what this is. We need to go to the Sonibium. Choose your party members. Him and him have to. Well, we can have all of them, really. Yeah, there are a lot worse fates than working on a rogue trader. Yes, absolutely there are. As I said, you could live in a hive world. You could live on the bottom floor of a hive world. Or be in the Imperial Guards. Or Astra Militarum, as Major Havoc put it. So, quit your bitching, boy, and get back to it. But the thing about rogue trader ships, there are, you know, families, generations of families come and go working in the bowels of a rogue trader ship.
The whispers told me how.
Judging by the dead people's equipment, they were the same wardens that Governor sent to the monastery's aid. Okay. We'll cover the landing area later ship. Glory to the Von Valencius. Okay, let's have a look at the map. I really don't know what to do with these things here. I hope we get like some sort of chest or safe or, you know, somewhere to put stuff.
Litany of reconnaissance recited.
Experience? Nothing matters more.
Yeah, we'll take that. We got some levels to do. Let's have a look at our levels. You know what? The music in the background really reminds me of Shadow. Oh shit! What was it called? Can't remember. It was an old SNES game, and then they redid it. Shadow something or other. Officer's resolve is increased. Look at my persuasion, Jesus. Whenever an ally uses an heroic act, that ally gains temporary wounds equal to 10% of their maximum wounds plus resolve. Yeah, let's do that. Fellowship. Next. We're going to have a lot of hers to do. Oh. Whenever an operator attacks an enemy that is at full wounds. Oh, exposed weakness also reduces enemies' toughness and willpower. That's actually very good. Oh, look at that. An operative triggers exploit on an enemy. The operative gains +1 damage and +2 armor, 2% armor penetration until the end of combat. That's actually very good. I like that. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Tech use. Your tech use is huge. Is there anything else we can do? Xenos, yeah, do that. The warrior gathers all their might for a crushing strike. Their next melee attack pushes the enemy away. The distance of the push is equal to 1 strength bonus plus 2 for every 2 cells. The warrior dashes through the enemy to the cell on the enemy's opposite side and makes a melee. Oh, that's quite cool. Yeah, we'll do that. +4 maximum damage. Oof. And no melee superiority bonuses. That is, so if we're going up against really big enemies, he can just stand next to them and they don't get additional bonuses. Yeah, we'll do that because that will help a lot later on. Oh. When the psyker uses a psychic power, all enemies adjacent to the psyker suffer direct damage. The same also happens when the psyker suffers damage from burning, bleeding, or melee attacks. Also reduces armor. That is very good against bigger enemies. I'm thinking ahead with this melting armor thing because we are going to come, especially when we come across the Necrons. Shadowrun. That is exactly the game. Shadowrun. I can't tell you how many times I have played that game in my long life. Shadowrun. I love Shadowrun. All of the Shadowruns. Apart from the MMO they did a while back. That was crap. So yeah, I'm thinking ahead with this because we're gonna, especially when we come across like enemies like the Necrons and orcs and shit like that, having something that's gonna reduce their armor. What's your logic? 45. Take use for no. Yeah, give it that. Screw it. Argenta, my love. Let's power you up. The soldier's next burst attack will have its rate of fire doubled but deal 25% less damage. That's quite cool though. Controlled shot. The soldier gives a sign that they are about to open fire. The soldier and their allies will automatically dodge the soldier's next attack. Oh right, so if you've got you know, by the way, I've just skipped a whole bunch of ads for you guys too. So if you've got a whole bunch of enemies and all of your people are around them, rapid fire will not hit them. Oh wow, so the soldier immediately spends all their AP and MP and gains a 30% bonus to cover. The next time the soldier uses run and gun, they gain back all the AP and MP plus 1 additional AP, which means she'll be able to shoot more. I'm actually really tempted to get that. Yeah, get that. Athletics. Not too fussed about that. Medicae. Yeah, we should start getting up the ability to heal. Right, you. Oh man, that is long. Is there an auto? Ah, fine. Alright, so how do we want to build her out? Willpower, absolutely. She's basically a dearer. Oh, yep, do that. Range is increased, yes, perfect. Willpower, yes. Ugh, blimey. So much to choose. So all units in the 3x3 zone must pass a willpower test or immediately move out of the zone. They are stunned or immobilized. Oh, it encourages an ally who immediately recovers from burning, bleeding. Yeah, we'll get that because that's quite useful. Whenever an ally starts a turn adjacent to the officer, that ally gains an additional MP equal. Okay, let's do that. Awareness up. Okay, that's her finest hour thing. During the extra turn, deals extra damage. All negative effects are immediately removed. That's quite good. Target gains temporary wounds. No. Any kill made by the target restores 1. Yes, please. Yeah. Perception? Yeah. Enemies damaged by the navigator suffer additional damage from warp damage. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Okay.
I've never wandered so much before.
Boss fight, please, please, boss fight.
The future is never
Yeah,
certain.
I'm really hearing Shadowrun in the music in the background. Okay, let's go, see what happens. And I'm absolutely going to save it, by the way, because I've just realised I've done all that. And if I go back, it will suck. And here's where it crashes. That sucked too. It panned up and you thought it was Assassin's Creed. Yeah. Some of the architecture, very old style, you know. Okay, let's save it. Heretics were killed swiftly and ruthlessly, and never had time to reach for their weapons. Electric shock was not is not what killed the cultist. His face was contorted in pain, as if he was tortured. Glory be to the current of the motive force. May its dulcet light shine in our noospheric coronas. As far as I'm aware, the monastery supplies power to the several major hive cities in Rykad. Hidden somewhere in the depths of this building is a reactor of monstrous, unfathomable power.
Blessed be the road that we
Good to know.
take.
Machine sprayers and the waves of the area.
The sooner we start,
So heretics are here, we know that for sure.
Say no more.
Ooh, hello. Oh shit.
I see your darkest
Cassia's
hours.
abilities. An officer and your ship's navigator. She strikes foes with energies of the warp and supports the party by making their allies stronger. Voice of command, bring it down, is a unique ability that assails all targets in a wide cone of damage just out based on the navigator's willpower bonus. All creatures targeted by this ability must part or be stunned. Lovely. Okay, start battle. You've been ambushed. Okay, so I don't get to move.
I I know what is to come. Will do.
Expose weakness.
Anything else? But of course.
Burn him. And give that to Abelard.
There is movement in the Imperium.
Give that to her. Let's see what she can do.
Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Give that to Abelard. And you serve me on Abelard as well. Okay, we're gonna have to try and dodge out of his way.
Rejoice!
Yeah, I know.
Faith without none can
Oh, splat!
judgment. I'll do it.
Okay, so we can't do that, but we can do that.
Doubt is for the weak.
Oh, I missed that one. That's a shame. Give that to Abelard.
Be careful not to cross my gaze.
And then whack
I am a
him.
navigator, not a servitor.
Victory is imminent.
Oof.
It will be done.
Missed. Okay. You lot suck.
prognosis is favorable.
Put that up. That gives everyone a bonus to hit and stuff.
Running by Imperium desire
Dead.
condemns you.
Okay. You come over here.
Was that you?
Oh, 9. That hurt. Give
We
that to
do.
me.
At your beck and call.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Ow, I'm getting beaten up.
I'll do it.
Almost. Really?
I'm not
Give that to
accustomed
you.
to being ordered around. If only that were possible.
Indeed. It will be done. I will do my duty.
Oh, splat. Okay.
I'd rather not. Victory is imminent.
My vow is to
Just straight up splat. I love it.
activating force mode sacrament.
And Adira.
Stop it!
There we go. Whoops. We can't loot them, that's crazy. Okay, we can't go that way either.
If such is the Emperor's will.
Something ominous lurks ahead.
When the faithful are idle, heresy grows. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Showing up uninvited? How improper.
Come to chaos!
We're gonna make them come across here. Splat.
Indeed.
I'm quite happy just to let them run into it, frankly.
I will not.
Adira, you come over here. She can't do anything either. Right, you can.
Request approved.
Oh, he made it.
A tactically sound approach. One fewer target.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Splat. Seems a tad cheesy, yeah, well, it's Kraise gaming, you know. He's not playing ball, that guy. I need that fire to go down. I shouldn't have thrown the fire there. Okay.
I've seen
Come
worse
over here.
battles than this in my time. At your beck and call.
Okay, you stand there. Give him that.
It will be done.
Yeah, that works. Argenta. Take
As
the
the
running
Emperor
gun.
commands, I act. I'll do it. As the Emperor eats.
Ooh,
it's a
splat.
prayer.
Okay, you there.
What is this foreboding?
Explorators know
Quick,
what
quick, quick, quick,
routes
quick.
forward. The Omniscient knows all, comprehends.
Oh wow, actually got him.
My place is at the fore. Reduced to dust.
That is a long shot.
Faith without deeds.
Got him though.
I'm not injured. I'm enraged.
I have read tomes of military tactics.
My competences are not that universal. Heavy is the tread of
Come over here.
faithful. Request denied.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones. At your back and forth.
Got him.
Guided by faith.
Sharp shooting here for sure.
I'll do it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment.
So shall it be. My heart still beats.
Damn it, we got wounds.
Guide humanity between the stars.
That's a shame.
How can one find the right way without his light?
Okay, let's do some...
I'm restless.
Oh, you're there. Oh, phew. I thought we'd lost her. Gooified. Yeah, for sure. Bastard.
Sins hidden in the heart turn all to decay.
House Orselio thanks you.
The pain will subside.
I'm grateful.
Let me tend to your wounds. Be strong. Greater trials lie ahead.
I owe you one.
The pain will subside.
Integrity factor.
Let me tend to your wounds.
What advice do you seek?
Dear,
Let me help.
Just in time.
crippled leg. Okay, so we can't do anything about that. Alright.
This master-crafted patella augment is not fit for a servitor.
Okay.
The Emperor sets my
Argenta.
path. The light of terror shines for us.
Oh, who they got there? A crowd of cultists has surrounded a tech priest crucified upon a mechanism. A rhythmic whisper repeated by 100 voices blends into some blasphemous enchantment. Powerful discharges of emotive force run through the machine, causing an unfortunate prisoner's body to convulse brutally and forcing woeful cries of pain from his lips. Okay, cool. Let me tend to your hairy axe wound. In the clenched claws of stagnation, in the shackles of iteration 0, under the iron wing, let the cycle be discontinued. In other words, please stop what you're doing. Pascal's mechadrites spring into combat mode instantly, and a wrathful rattle comes from his box. I am registering a severe violation of the purity protocol. The blessed Amonat has been captured by heretics and is being tortured. No shit, pal. How is he bearing the torture? A devotee of the Omnissiah is capable of withstanding great bodily torment with no loss of functionality, but where flesh reinforced with sacred iron will preserve, the purity of spirit may perish. I hypothesize that the heretics have made the blessed Amonat a participant in some variety of sacrilegious rituals. Through sacrilegious torture, they are trying to break his will and turn him into an unholy terminal with which to control the reactor's outer power circuit systems. The tech priest colors are stained with grime. They are diluted painted over with rot, and yet his heart still holds a cinder of bright red. This dying flame can be ignited anew. Then let's kill them all. My analysis of the situation indicates the overwhelming numerical superiority of the enemy. In an open confrontation, the Blessed Armagnac may be randomly or deliberately harmed by fire. I have an alternative proposal. Okay, let's hear it. We can use the blasphemer's clothing as a disguise, unrecognized. We can sabotage the power units, overloading them, thus cleansing the Hall of Heretics. Yeah, alright then. The lightning discharges have charred the cultist corpse. Whiffs of smoke rise from their empty eye sockets, whose contents have evaporated. Their clothes, covered with blood and of innocence, are crudely painted over with emblems of arch enemy, which exude a repulsive air of foul decay. I shudder with disgust at the mere thought of having to touch clothing adorned with unholy symbols, let alone wear it. This is the first step toward falling, a small compromise with evil that would lead to something greater. Is there truly no other way? For the Emperor, I will not allow corruption to touch you. We will vest ourselves in faith and kill every last traitor of the Golden Throne. Dogmatic +2. Another desperate scream rends the air. So be it. May the Omnissiah protect the Blessed Armagnac in the coming battle. Death to the blasphemers. Damn straight, death to the blasphemers. Let's do that first.
I failed.
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality.
Okay, grab these first. Whoa, 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 whoa. Shit. That wasn't good at all. Might as well give you that. What have you got in there? We're going to give that to... Oh, we can't wear it. Shit. Okay.
I dare not provoke the whispers.
I'm restless. Onward. I refuse. Doubt is for the weak.
Run, fools, or fall.
You'll make a suitable sacrifice.
Abelard. Tech Priest. Argenta. You there. You there. Me there. Shit, there's a lot of them. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of them. Alright.
I will do my duty. One fewer target.
Alright, see what we can do.
At your beck and call.
Take that. You kill him.
Eradicated. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Bloody Nora, there are so many. Okay.
They who discern the future own the battlefield. On it. Their voices will join my whispering choir.
Splat. And then come down a little bit. I think we're going to get through these fairly quick.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet.
Give him
Me?
that.
If you insist, Lord Captain.
Yeah, go on in. Oh, he parried it. Bastard.
If I may. Emperor, give me strength.
Activate calculated fury algorithm.
Right. How far can we throw a grenade? Okay.
Request approved. Vulnerability analysis successful.
Time for some AoE.
Reduced to dust.
Splat. Well, this lot.
Just a minor setback.
Jesus Christ. Look how many there are!
Stop mocking me.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Alright, you come over here. Give him that.
Indeed. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Give him that. And that. Because he's in big trouble. I've got faith that the Emperor is my shield. Yeah, damn straight. If they all bunch up, it's just going to make things a lot easier.
It will be done. I took care of this one. That's not the Seneschal's job. I will do my duty. Reduce to dust.
Whoops. Oh, bollocks. I just skipped a turn. I didn't mean to do that.
I've suffered worse.
Cover me.
Oh, wow. Killed him too. Okay. Cassia.
Step aside.
There.
The navigator is coming.
Splat.
As the tactical imperative dictates. The scriptural pronoun
dodged it, bastard.
Let the cycle be discontinued. Request approved.
Okay,
As duty demands.
good job.
See my great works, master!
Oh, she is in big trouble.
Called to me.
Give her that. Put that on herself. Nearly.
You return.
It will be done.
Endure.
I'll do it. Each strike is a
Splat. Loving that.
In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. That is not the Emperor's will. This is
Oh, I can't see.
unacceptable.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Come and stand over here.
Bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
He hasn't died yet.
Brace yourself, Avalon!
What is this foreboding? Anything else? This will join my whispering choir.
6 left. Guy's shaking in his boots. Yeah, I saw him.
Be careful not to cross my
Come
gaze.
over here. Oh, she can't see him. Shit. Okay.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Indeed.
Yeah. Okay.
Explorers know one route forward. The Omnissiah knows all.
Boom.
Comprehends all. What observatory name?
Shit. I think we killed him. Lehman. Wait, what? Lemano Deacons. That was a shitload of enemies. In the cycles of the foreordained, there lurks a flaw of worship. The tech priest's body convulses, plaintive creaks of binaric prayers come from his vox. A moment passes as it becomes less and less clear, as if something twisted and wrong were being added to it. Subject unidentified. This is not the blessed Armanat. Stranger, I request your name, and how do you know my mentor's motto? Try and take him down. As soon as you touch the tech priest's battered flesh, he shifts his gaze to you and says with sudden clarity, "Many sparks have gone out, but not all. The electric shepherds are alive in the darkness. I heard their prayers. Find them, save them, recite the hymn of contact circuit restoration so that you may behold what is hidden." A blaze of motive force runs down the tech priest's body and his face contorts in a mocking grimace. Malformed binary code, repulsively jarring in his ears, pours out of his vox. Information archived to the effect of that the circuit restoration hymn is the entrance password to the Electro Priest's hiding place. I note with great sorrow that the cultist ritual has been partially successful. My tech brother has been tainted by corruption. He is in the grip of the schismatical and unholy imitation of a machine spirit. I request immediate activation of the Texorcism protocol. Grant the Emperor's peace. Yep. Splat. Yeah, take your time. There's the Emperor's priest for you, mate. 3 shots, though. Yeah, 40k really does stretch the old vocabulary. Yeah, I agree. It most certainly does. As mangled as it is, the tech priest's body still clings to life. It takes several blows to end his corruption-tainted existence, but even after that, a repulsive giggle is heard over the static from his vox. Rest in purity, tech brother. The knowledge you have attained through your efforts will be preserved and purified. Lord Captain, the Omnissiah commands a pious mind to strive towards uncovering the truth. Therefore, I will not stop until I find my mentor and understand his connection to this servant of the machine god. I request the privilege of joining the retinue as rightful companion. I can offer to fulfill the duties of an engineer in your ship in exchange for the right to follow you and conduct my own investigation. Yeah, sure, why not? Do you know what, folks? An hour and 45 minutes. I think that will do for now. I'm going to save it. Yeah, 40k really does stretch the vocabulary. Blimey. I mean, I'm a fairly good reader, but it is stretching. It is really stretching me. I love it. It's great. I'm really enjoying this, I have to say. And some of the damage we're doing. I mean, grenades killing a whole bunch of people. Idira's shout killing hers as well. Man, yeah, it was a good stream. It was a lot longer than I expected, but yeah, I'm going to leave it there. Beermat, Naz, and Major Havoc, thank you very much. I appreciate it. My name is Commander Kraise, signing off.